Hey guys, me and BC back here to bring you guys some NLTP interviews for the Nuperball. BC won't be joining us on cam, but that's okay. I'm here with Andrew from Red Hot Chili Poppers up top and Balanka from the Pie Curious. Each of you say hi.
Hi.
Howdy.
All right, so in this interview, we're going to be walking through their pick band for the Nuperball, as well as some of the questions I have. So for you guys' pick band, walk us through the pick band. What you guys band and picked? Either one of you, really.
Okay, you banned first. You should go first.
Sure. So I banned Trans, mostly because they just played on it the week before and won a Game 7 on it.
That's good reason.
I don't think we played very well on it against Whitecaps in the regular season, so that's why I banned Trans first.
Oh, we're going actual by order? Okay, well.
Sure.
We banned Grenadine. We lost 2 games to a Centra team, which is pretty embarrassing. And our team just doesn't really like the horizontal type maps.
Okay.
And so it's a pretty easy ban for us.
It's good.
And then we banned Cedar because I think we suck on it. We beat Needful Pains week 1, but like who didn't beat Needful Pains, right? So we scrimmed with it against Saul's team before they played Tantra's team, and we got beat pretty handedly on it. So I felt like if they can lose to Tantra's team on it, then they're probably a lot better at it than we are. So
right.
We banned. What did we ban next? Scorpio, I think.
Yeah.
So Pie Curious, they played the same 2 maps 2 weeks in a row, and Scorpio, we didn't want them to get 2 weeks worth of practice for the Nuperball, plus the actual week before it. So we just decided to ban one of their maps that they did pretty well on. I think they won like either every game on it or almost every game on it. Mm-hmm. So we just banned it so they wouldn't have it. Yeah.
So then you guys picked both your maps, right? Yeah. So who picked? I think you picked Rush, Balanka?
Yeah, I picked Rush. Since Scorpio was gone, I thought we needed another map that was kind of similar, and I thought that was more similar to that than Pilot, and I was pretty sure Tantra was picking Emerald, so I just rolled with Rush.
Yeah, that was a good call, because you got Emerald, you didn't pick it. We won an Emerald because we've been pretty good on it. We played them on the regular season on it, and we tied and lost by 1. That was with Nipple instead of Bomber Guy. And no offense to Nipple, but he did lose, 3 games to the Centra team in the semifinals. So now that we have Bomber Guy, I mean, hopefully we'll have Bomber Guy, assuming he fixes his computer problems. We should be good to go. And then Snowball, we also have him for the whole night, hopefully. So I'm not too worried about Emerald.
You got to sit him for the Booper, though.
Yeah, true. We are planning on rotating 20 minutes for each of our starting defenders, just to preserve them for the B team against the rectangles. Hopefully it works out. We'll see.
All right. Interesting strat right there. All right. And then which you guys are, you said you were red on Rush, right?
I don't know. I don't really care about the colors.
I'm blue on Rush.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then it's Rush for 4 games. 1 3 5 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Unlucky, no Emerald Game 7. What can be done?
Sure.
All right. That's the pick band for the Nuperball, guys. Here's some questions going on between them. So, for how their season went. Number 1. So, let's start with Tantra. What did you and your team focus on to make it this far into the competition?
All right. So, quarterfinals, we matched up against Gasol. Or how far is the start? Round 1, we played up against. Fuck. All right, we gotta do some fact checking here, right? Oh, round 1, we played against Havmad's team. Havmad's team, we knew that they had 2 rookies, I believe, Bubbles and Big Red, and they weren't that disciplined based on regular season game tape, so we counted for that. We let them solo grab, get a bunch of flaccid. I think Snowball had like 116 tags or something.
Yeah, something like that.
In 4 games, so that was relatively easy to game plan around. Round 2, we played against Gasol's team, and it was mostly focused on flag carrying decisions because they play a lot of anti, and sometimes for fault. But anyways, focused on flag carrying decisions, and that helped quite a bit. And then last round, after the first 2 games, we started focusing on blocking sea flakes because even though scripts can't make a ball stronger, so he's blocked out. He's out of the equation, regardless of how good he is at soloing or how good AI can be at soloing. But once we started blocking him, things started going better. Yeah. And of course, power-up control, because there was one game we only got 2 power-ups. Nipple got 2 power-ups, and everyone else got 0. So it's mostly about the adjustments week per week based on opponents. And
it's good. Okay. Same question. Yeah.
So we had a real tough time with the bye, I think.
Yeah.
Managed to squeak out a W on that one. Yeah. So going into the Wildcats game, it was mainly just trying to limit us as much as we could.
Mm-hmm.
And just try and target him, get him out of base, not on defense if we can, stuff like that. And it worked out pretty well, obviously. Got the sweep. And then we 4x4, ball or nothing. Freets their main threat.
You got some mic issues going.
No, I guarantee it. It's my freaking roommate downstairs, I think. Well, anyway, so mainly just try and take Freak out of the game.
So just kind of like focusing on taking out the big players and like shutting them down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's worked for you so far. Probably work again.
We'll see about crossover.
Yeah. Yeah. Best offender in the league. What can be done?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tenter again, number 2. Can you break down each of the role in each of your players in your A team?
Yeah. So start with Snowball, sure. And Snowball, he's pretty good at making plays on defense. He's pretty aggressive at the right times and snipes and stuff. I think he made a top 10 from one week where he played B because he had this insane like mechanical boost he hit, which led to a reset. And he's just a playmaker on defense. And Crossover is a playmaker on offense. Sometimes he'll yell at Horse because Horse isn't being too useful, but it works out in the end because Horse starts realizing that he needs to do something if he wants to win. Right. And so that's Snowball and Crossover being the playmakers on the team. Yeah. And then Bomber Guy, he's pretty consistent. He's pretty stable. He's a safe guy, right? Like sometimes when girls get more mature, they decide to settle with a safer guy. And so after about 5 seasons, I realized, you need that safe defender if you want to play or if you want to win. And like in season 7, that was Clytus. But in the other seasons, I didn't really have a safe defender. So we went back to that model. We settled with a Bomber Guy, and he's been great. It's like an 18 rookie season, I think, after playing with Anka the season before, maybe. I think that's right. No?
I think he's a rookie.
All right. No, he played B team for some random team the season before, but whatever. So he was our safe pick, and he did pretty well. I taught him everything he knows, so there should be like my name by his name on the prevent record book. But anyways, he's a safe player. And then Nipple for whenever Snowball has to go do like chores and shit at night. Nipple's there to also he plays sort of safe too. He's sort of newish as well, but he's pretty solid, and he's just there for I guess
just to fill
in the Snowball role. Yeah, when Bomber Guy's having issues to fill in for him. Yeah. Nipple's great. He'll definitely be minors next season, especially since it's 16 teams. Yeah. And then Horse. His job is to just show up, and even then, that's a struggle for him. He quit for like 3 weeks, and that sort of sucked. But now he's back and he's showing up, so we'll be fine as long as he does that again this Tuesday.
Yeah, good. Okay, I have break down each of your A-team roles.
Sure. So I'm the quintessential support offender, I guess. Yeah. After last season, me and Sophie really struggled, so I wanted a really aggressive offender this season, and Akaba kind of fits that really well. So I play a lot of support for him, big gates, big blocks, that sort of thing. And then, of course, Akka, on the other hand, he's a lot more aggressive. He shoots a lot better than I do. Caps more than I do, all that nonsense. But he's our main offender. Heinous, he really follows with the boogie on defense. I don't know, just underrated flag carrying ability from him too. He's a really solid player already, and Boogie, MBB, so there's more I can say about that.
Fair enough. Yeah. Who on your team stepped up the most and surprised you the most?
What's up? Who on my team? What?
Surprised you the most?
Surprised?
Stepped up and surprised.
All right. Well, I guess it's a bomber guy, right? Like I knew he was good, but then he broke the record for that. I was like, shit. Now he is really good. But so he learned quick. He was already pretty good before. And Horse, he transitioned from D to O. And he was telling me at the beginning of the season, like, hey, I can play O really well. And I didn't believe him. And then, I mean, I guess he's right. He's pretty decent. But no one else really surprised me. Surprised me that Snowball, like, has to do fucking chores at 10 p.m. every Tuesday night. That sort of stuff. He only played, like, 60 minutes in the regular season for us because of, like, all these random chores.
Yeah.
So that was surprising. But other than that, nothing much. Not really.
Yeah, you guys gotta. Yeah. Okay. Anyone on your team step up and surprised you?
Well, it's got to be Heinous, obviously. He had a trash season last season with Boston Pops, as most people did. And shout out to Cat for 2 Boston Pops in the Newper this season. Yeah, so definitely Heinous. He came in, was a really solid defender for us, probably a lot more than I was expecting when I drafted him, just after that season he had. Yeah. So, and then again, I mentioned earlier, but he can carry the flag pretty well in a pinch. So probably Heinous for me.
Why was Obama third on your depth chart?
Well, we had a little situation. More than one person wanted playing time, so someone had to get traded in there.
Yeah. Keeping the team happy.
Trying to.
Yeah. So on Tantru, who on the Picurious scares you the most?
It's just a video game. These are like 4 other human beings, one sitting right across, right? Like, no one's really scary. If they were good, they wouldn't be in this tier, right? So they obviously have flaws. It's just about finding them and exploiting them. Right. There's nothing really scary going on. I mean, their coordination is good. So I guess you could say, like, oh, we're worried about their coordination. But, I mean, everything they do is exploitable, right? So just about finding those and making full use of that. There's nothing really scary going on.
All right. By your answer. Okay. Anyone on the Red Hot Chili Poppers scare you? Oh. Yelling. Unlucky answer. All right. Well, thank you, Tantru, and thank you, Blanca, if he was here. Definitely best of luck to both of you come Tuesday.
Thanks.
Let the best team win.